My name is DJ Stiletto. I am a model DJ, mainly based in New York City. It sort of happened like magic in a way.
Yeah.
But I always loved beats
Yeah.
and been into music. And one day I was like, I want to try DJing, but I didn't think it was going to become like something that I'm actually going to do. And so I did a little like research on how I can start DJing,
Yeah.
and I found this school called Dubspot, where you can go take some classes, audio DJing, whatever. So I went to check it out. I checked out the equipment and took a couple of basics lesson on, scratching and just how to play music as a DJ a little bit. And from there on, when I picked up the basics, I started self-teaching myself. I invested a little money on my little mixer, and I just started working on it. And then I would tell people, I'm DJing, but I wasn't DJing yet. And then one day someone was like, really, you DJ? Okay, well, why don't you come? It was Hudson Terrace. You should come DJ a set, bring your friends. And that was when it started. So I went in. I was so nervous because I never DJed in front of people. And I did it, and the energy was great. I received the energy back through the music, and that's how it started. This was a year ago. This was last summer. Before the set, like I would just see myself doing it. It was sort of difficult, but it was also easy. I know a lot of people. I model, so that sort of opened a little bit of door for me. And I guess I would say I have a little bit of an advantage since I'm a female DJ. So that worked for me. Now it's becoming a trend. Like people are into hiring more female DJs than male. That's what it seemed like, especially the modeling industry. I see a few model DJs now here and there, so it's sort of like the new Chanel bag. So I did the first one. The next one was, I think it was at Megu. It was inconsistent, because I'm new. Nobody knows of you, and it's hard. If no one ever heard you before, it's sort of hard to book. So I think it took about 3 more weeks or a month for me to get the next gig. But it was inconsistent. When I first started, it would take a month, sometimes even 2 months for me to get the next gig. And sometimes it will be like within a week I'll do two different sets, So it was sort of all over the place. I guess it depends on your luck or timing or connection. So that's what was going on at the time. Most people, they sort of underestimate a female DJ, especially if you're like a model, whatever. So I've been underestimated a lot, but when I play, people are like, wow, after that, they're impressed. So I just kid with it, hey, I'm a DJ, if you're looking for a DJ, let me know. I'll just put it out there. I would say a fair amount of my gigs was through word of mouth, People will be like, hey, I have a friend that's a DJ, maybe you should, contact her, and then I'll get a couple bookings from there. So I think, if you just communicate with people, let them know what you're doing. It may not pick up right away, but at some point, somebody is going to be like, oh yeah, I remember such and such is doing this. Maybe I should recommend them or bring them in to do something. Yeah. I was contemplating what to call myself, but so when I went to the dub spot, I would come like once a week because you can come and practice in there. And there was this DJ named DJ Reborn, and she would give us like classes on the equipment and the sets or whatever. And one day I was late, and I was late because as I was walking, I saw a store with this fierce stilettos. I have a shoe fetish too. So I love shoes, like it's my thing. So I saw the shoes and I was like, wow, gotta have them. The shoes reminded me of Michael Jackson. They were like black and white, like guys' shoes, but like really, really high stilettos, like this big. I was like, gotta have them. I went in there, tried them on, and they were perfect. So I got the shoes. So I went to the class, and Reborn is like, where were you? You're late. I was like, I have to show you something. Look at these shoes. I had to stop and get these shoes. And she was like, wow, those shoes are fierce. Everyone's like, those shoes are really fierce. So she was like, you know what? You should just put them on top of the speaker, because they just look so fierce. And I did. And my shoes stayed there like the whole time as I was practicing. And that's where the name was inspired from. I was like, wow, I should call myself DJ Stiletto because I always love shoes. And these stilettos are just inspiring me right now. People would assume that I'm just like a pretty face, that, cute girl trying to be a DJ. But I really love DJing, and I love music. I actually have my own taste and energy going with it, so I like being underestimated. Actually, it motivates me. It's like, bring it. Yeah. So, most models are not taken seriously when they do other things that are serious. Yeah. So, but can't really blame people because a lot of models, you can't take them seriously either. But I just have different things that I like to experiment with, and whatever I love to do, that's what I do. Whether I'm modeling or not, I'm just gonna do whatever it is. I have many talents that I would love to explore. So nothing is gonna stop me from transitioning from one thing to the other. I can get clientele for DJing through my modeling, and I can get eventually I will get clients that will hire me to model because they know of DJ Stiletto. Yeah, and even shoe designers that have stilettos. So if any shoe designer want to sponsor DJ Stiletto, find me. Nice. I was born in South Sudan in a village called Wow, and came to the USA when I was about 12 or 13, and grew up in San Diego. I lived in Egypt as well before I came to the USA. And speaking of Southern Sudan, we actually just became independent in July 9th. And as well as DJing and modeling, I have a charity. It's called Southern Sudan Initiatives. So DJ Stiletto is the founder of that, as well as my cousin. We found the charity, and the charity helps in my country because our country is war-torn. Go to www.marimalek.com on my website, and you'll find a link It will tell you that I have a charity, and you can click the link and learn about us.